One-foot-flipper.
Hey everybody, Paige here, the 1 Foot Flipper. It is Wednesday early afternoon, although it feels like morning to me I stayed in bed for way too long, but luckily school is about to start again. My daughter is going into 6th grade, and that means I can get back to more of a real full-time reseller schedule and not do as much, I don't know, childcare, or not that, I love my daughter and she comes first, but she'll be gone most of the day every day, and I'll kind of be forced to get up anyway to make sure she gets on the bus, so I'll be able to actually put in a full day every day, and that's really going to help. And then going forward, once the school year's over, she'll be 12. She's got a phone. She's got friends. I don't think she'll at least demand as much as my time. From what I understand, a lot of teenagers want anything but to hang out with their parents. So I'm going to get into some actual work, and I'll get back with you in a bit. Alright, I'm here in the basement. I'm trying not to source, but I had some stuff walk in the front door today. See what we got. Bear Creek Outfitters, Alaska, with a bear on it. Something Fallen Catmint 99. The patch is coming loose. Joy dog food hat. Eastern Missouri Crappie Club. A second one. Hawaiian Islands. This one looks kind of vintage. Plain old Bud Light hat. Jags. Canine X Sport Mix. Do people wear dog food hats? Is that a thing? Drink Missouri beer. Continental, that's the tire company. Route 66. And an O'Fallon Hoots hat. I already have quantity on this. Unfortunately, there's some Beanie Babies in here. He said he only got them because they were quarter East and they were in the cases. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be able to turn a profit on those. Let's see what else we got. Got some odds and ends. We got a couple of old AT&T phones, one rotary and one push button. A few odds and ends, and this here was my buddy's big find of the day. This sale apparently had resellers swarming all over it, but they missed this right here. This case was on the ground with a $1 price tag on it. Inside, Game Boy Color Handy Pack, Conkers, Something Tales, R-Type DX, manuals, Pokemon Blue, more manuals, Rampage World Tour with the manual, Montezuma's Revenge with the manual, Bomberman with the manual, Gex with the manual, Super Mario Land 2 with the manual, as well as some other manuals and Game Boy accessories. That should do really well. Now I'm going to get to listing this stuff, so hopefully it'll be up before this video comes out. Alright, let's go over a few sales. Sold some metal wings for the Warhammer 40,000 for a miniature, $6.99, plus a lot of shipping because it's going international. Sold Blackjacks, World Apart. Promo, it's got the gold stamp on the back, $29.99. And that one was only up for a couple of days. Viewer Danielle bought a complete set of Death Pile monsters. She got the very last INAD Not a Returns monster, so this monster is no longer available unless I can find more stock of it. Got the regular Death Pile monster and the Q4 Death Pile monster as well. I will put a link to Danielle's store down in the description. Maybe I'll pop a picture of it up right here too. I'll pop this up on the screen because I didn't pull it yet. Call of Cthulhu: Unspeakable Oath, Volume 12, $22.49. This is one of those things that was much more expensive during COVID. I think this started at $50 during COVID, but I just never had, I guess mine, the price just went down continually, or mine was never the right priced one, so it took a long time for that to sell. Sold this Raising Cane plush, which with the cane dog as Snoopy, $6.55 plus shipping. Atari Tempest arcade game manual and schematic sheets. This is for those in-depth repairs on that Atari Tempest arcade game. Put a picture of it up here. See how it... Tempest used a color vector monitor. That means it didn't draw like a TV set where it draws lines across one at a time. Instead, it could draw lines of any color in any direction, and the brightness on them that it could achieve was crazy. They do not make vector scan monitors at all anymore and have not made them for decades. All right, a bunch of records here. Ozark Mountain Daredevils, it'll shine when it shines, $11.99. The Complete Cockatiel Training Album. This sold in one day. There were a bunch of them up at $4.99, zero sales history. Put mine up at $2.99, sold immediately. We got sealed The Outfield Bangin', $29.99. And same customer got Foghat Bluestone and Allman Brothers Beginnings for a total of $13.58 plus ship. Hey, I just wanted to show you guys something I use extensively, which is encoding extra information, notes to myself within photographs, so when I go to list the items, I have extra notes that only I understand. Like, I'm taking pictures of this record here, right here. The photos aren't going to tell me the quality of the disc, so what I do is my last photo of the disc is a photo of the label, and I vary the angle of the photo depending on how high quality the disc is. If it's a mint or near mint disc, I'll take the photo straight down, and as it gets worse and worse, the angle of that label gets worse and worse. And then I can kind of give myself an idea when I'm pricing or describing the description of that disc, what condition it's in. And you can do tricks like that for everything that you want to do. Like, it's pretty much endless. Hey, Paige here, the 1 Foot Flipper. I am finally starting to feel like a reseller again. The kid starts back to school on Tuesday. That means I can go back to true full-time reselling, because I have not been getting nearly my normal amount of reselling done this summer, between taking on YouTube, which is a good 10 to 20 hour a week job that doesn't pay like a 10 to 20 hour a week job, and the extra childcare things with my daughter being home all summer. I have not been getting anywhere near the hours into reselling that I want to, but that is just about over. And it seems like my Q4 hasn't actually started yet, but it's already kick-started. I am back in full swing. I've done 20 plus listings every day for the past 3 days, back to my normal, not just dribs here and there. My sales immediately started going up. Like, what did I sold $458 on the main account yesterday, plus the card account dribbles out 10 to 50 bucks every day, but we're not worried about that. And I got 169 so far today with plenty of time to go. Sold this Bear Creek Outfitters hat, $20 plus shipping. I sold a craft gore, $10.79 plus shipping. Sometimes I tend to make money on the shipping on the craft gourds. I charge them all out at the 2 pound priority rate, because sometimes I'm able to get them in under 1 pound and not have to do the priority rate. Other times I am not able to get them out under 1 pound. But either way, sold a craft gourd, $10.79. It is gourd season. Well, gourd season's about to start, so I hope to sell plenty of those this fall. What else I'm hoping to do, since I got 4 months in Q4, I'm hoping to, not really setting myself sales goals so much as I'm setting myself goal on how much I want the bank account to increase. And I would like that bank account to increase $20,000 by the end of the year. And let's see if it does. I sold a Madam Alexander 8-inch doll that's in pieces. It had been destrung. $5.90. This took 2 years to sell because, you know, limited customer base for that sort of thing. Oh, where is that Lion King board game at? Oh my, we're going to have to cut some of this out because I'm going to roll all the way over here. And get it. Let's grab the other thing I forgot while I'm at it. Lion King board game, 99% complete, $14.99. Plus shipping, of course. I never do free shipping. And I don't think you should either, but it is your store, so it's your business. I can't manage free shipping with the way I do things. Free shipping takes away my ability to make certain decisions without having to think about them, so thus I never do free shipping. Mantic Armada, Dwarven Fleet, no cards, no bases, $26.99. I know I bag on video games, but I sold a lot of video because I don't try to source video games myself anyway, but I get them sometimes from the people who bring me things. Sold Onimusha Warlords PlayStation 2, whole $3.23. So yeah, maybe it's not that good. However, remember those Game Boy games that I showed earlier in the video, or maybe I haven't sold yet? I listed and sold in one day a ton of Game Boy games. Roughly about $150 worth of Game Boy games I sold in total over multiple transactions to multiple customers. We got Jimmy Neutron, Pokemon Blue. Oh, a lot of these had manuals too. Montezuma, Super Mario Land 2, Gex 3, Pocket Bomberman, Conker's Pocket Tales, Dr. Mario, what's that? R-Type DX, Rampage World Tour, and there's an Asteroids that's upstairs that I haven't pulled yet. I sold a record album, Alabama's Greatest Hits, $5.99. Oh, I finally finished listing, as far as I know, all of the 1,000 record albums from that huge record buy. I still have a pile of junk albums or things where the wrong album was in the wrong sleeve. I'm probably going to lot all that up and sell those as well. It's just one big lot, but I am so glad that I can be done with that. I sell a lot of records, but I'm not a record seller. I don't want to be a record seller. I'd rather sell Death Pile Monsters. Sold this one to Tito. He says, right on, bud. I love this. I have a mean death pile going on right now. This will be a constant reminder for me to tame the beast. We'll put a link to Tito's store down in the description. Oh, I have had to raise the price on the Death Pile Monster slightly. I am now into the ones that I had to pay more money to get. I had to pay significantly more money to get. I didn't shoot them through the moon. They just went up $2. Let's see. We sold some more record albums. Marshall Tucker Band, Carolina Dreams, and Hermits. A grand total of $5.65 plus shipping. Yeah, not all records are good. That's why I'm glad I am done listing them for now. Gene Krupa and his orchestra, 10-inch. Drum & Man, sold with the Rascals' Greatest Hits, $10.51 total. I sold put it up on the screen, I guess. put a photo up on the screen, but I sold a case of collectible card game deck boxes, sorted case, $23.99. This is a quite interesting and rare item. The second time I've sold it in a week and a half. A Space Invaders Deluxe arcade game background. The customer who was buying this was a little concerned that I wanted to roll it up, and I said, nope, I am not trying to ship this flat. If I ship this flat, it will end up folded in half. But I can roll it mildly, and these things are actually in a curve in the machine anyway, so I can roll this mildly and get it into a box filled with bubble wrap and actually have it get there in one piece. Well, if I tried to ship this 32-inch long thing flat, I'd either spend $100 to ship it, because I'd have to basically put a piece of wood behind it, or it would end up folded in half. I have not had good luck flat shipping large items. It seems like half of them end up getting damaged no matter what I do. Sold a packet of collectible card game sleeves. Cons of Tarkir, Jeskai, $8.99. What else do I got here? $40 for a set of Bachmann electrified metal wheel train car wheels with trucks. This sells for more than some of the whole cars do, but I guess the cars don't come with the electrified wheels normally. Best of Bad figure, $8.09 on cassette tape. Cheap Trick in color, $9.99. Oh my goodness, I actually sold a DVD. Twilight Zone Complete Series, missing disc 6, incomplete, sold for $7.99. Now, if this is complete, it sells for more like $30, which is the only reason I even listed this. I figured some people will take the huge discount and just miss the last 2 episodes, which is what this customer apparently is going to do. Or they can't read, I'm not sure which, because this already sold once to somebody who canceled because they didn't read till afterwards. All right, let's get back to everything else.
So Paige and I actually went to high school together. We dated the same girl at one time together, and we didn't know it. And when we did find out that we were dating the same woman, we broke up with her. And she was a little mad, and I mean that because like she was a dwarf, and it was a little strange. But I dated her for her personality. She was a wonderful woman. I still know her today. Great, great girl. But Paige told me back then, he said, the little hands make everything look so big. And it wasn't until recently that I really figured out what that meant.